You find the sacred urn toppled again. This time you're quite sure it wasn't your fault. The sprite is nowhere to be found.
Rose, remove Crustruder from doorway.
Aw man, where'd it go?
I can't find it anywhere in the house. No time to worry about it. The next thing we should do is get your server copy of the game from the car. You need to connect to my client so I can repeat your steps and presumably join you wherever you are. We should do this quickly before my house burns down.
What? There's a fire?
There will be soon.
Oh jeez, so move this thing already.
It looks like it requires a lot of grist to move. I don't have enough to relocate the door either.
How much do you have?
0.
Oh, I thought about jumping to the car from the ledge earlier, but that sounds really dangerous.
I have a better idea. Meet me upstairs.
Do again as purple words say.
You're about to head upstairs, but you thought you heard something behind you. It was faint, but you could swear it was a small, light-hearted chuckle, along the lines of a spirited ho-ho-ho.
Ignore this woman's antics.
You're not sure if you even saw a woman, let alone any of her hypothetical antics. But whatever it was you might have caught a glimpse of, it sure gave you the willies. You head upstairs on your way to the balcony. Your PDA is acting up again.
Indulge the device, but be curt with it.
Hey bro, check it out. I'm working on some new rhymes.
Dude, I don't have time for your nerdy raps.
Come on, this is Hellsville. Just listen.
It sounds like you don't even believe me that I was about to get blown up. But I really was. But now I'm in some weird dimension that Suburb sent me to or something. And now, on top of that, I think I'm being haunted by my dead grandma.
Huh. For real.
Yeah, it's true, but I'll talk to you later about it.
I think I could drop some sick rhymes about all this.
Man, see, I just don't think all the rapping stuff is really as cool as you think it is.
Nah, this'll be dope. Check it.
No, I have to go. Bye.
Wait. Armageddon's getting waged on us. But I'm getting armed and dangerous. Sending men in space for saving us. See which player's more courageous. Ben or Bruce, dudes reach a truce. Put their blow shoots to use and upsuck it. Affleck sacrifice. Crefice. Would have to suffice. Pluck it. Robia stained glass. Saint up on a cross. Getting hella Christ plagiarous. Bruce is like off of that crucifix. Enough of this fucking savior fuss. Restrain his ass per McClamer does. While Buscemi remain the rangerous. When a plan gone astray pays off a wasted crater us. Ashtray catering to layers of Matt McConaughey's vague remainder dust. Wait, McConaughey wasn't even in any of those Meteor movies, was he? I'll have to make a rap about, I don't know, Morgan Freeman or something, being the president. It'll be called, Obama Made It So That No One Gives a Shit About Black Presidents in Movies Anymore. See, you gotta fill me in on what's going on, so I have something to rap about besides all your dumb shit movies.
Enough strange poetry from the red text.
You head out to the balcony to find out what Rose has in mind. She is messaging you again.
The purple text is less irrational than the red text.
I'm lifting the car up to the balcony.
Whoa, okay.
Once it is up, retrieve the game. Then I'll put it back down to the driveway.
But the door is locked.
Then break a window.
But it's my dad's car.
It's just a window, and this is sort of an emergency. Otherwise, I promise I'll handle the car with velvet gloves.
Alright.
Rose, pick up car.
Ridiculous folly! Inexcusable!
You're inclined to agree, but hey, accidents happen. You double-check your PDA to make sure if Rose is really gone. Indeed, this seems to be the case. TG is still pestering you, of course, but another chum is now logged in as well.
What color are the words that this chum says?
I'm back!
Oh, hi!
I went to investigate the explosion I heard.
Was it by any chance a meteor?
Yes! How did you know?
Oh man, it's kind of a long story. Anyway, are you okay? Did it blow up your yard or start a fire or something?
No, I'm fine. It landed a pretty good ways from my house, and I went to look at it. And it's pretty big. But Beth doesn't want me to go near it, so I came home. He seems to think it's dangerous.
Well, gosh, he's probably right.
Anyway, what have you been up to, John? Oh, Did you get my package yet?
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but Rose dropped my car into a weird, spooky, bottomless pit, and the package was in the car, and I'm really sorry about that.
Oh no!
Wow, okay, I guess I should start at the beginning. See, a meteor blew up my neighborhood.
That's terrible, John. I'm so sorry.
But I'm okay, and my house is too, sort of. That game I was telling you about, Suburb, which I was playing with Rose, sort of transported me somewhere at the last minute. But now I'm trapped here, and it's weird and dark, and I can't find my dad, and I just lost the car and my copy of the game in the pit, and I think I have to save the world from the apocalypse.
Well, sounds really crazy. Kind of scary, but it also sounds kind of exciting. I don't know, John. Maybe this is your destiny. If anyone can save the world, I think it is probably you.
Wow, you think so?
Yes.
Well, okay, but it's not even that simple. I was about to connect to Rose to help transport her and save her from meteors and fire and stuff, but she lost battery power and I lost the game disc. So I think I have to get TG to use his copy to save her, but that jackass won't shut up and stop rapping and stuff.
He is so silly.
Yeah. Anyway, I should talk to him about it. So, BRB.
The green text was attractive. Now view the red text again.
When the film crew zooms when the president's at, I'm like, if that dude's black, I'll eat my hat. Turns out he is, so we're all, damn, director's got gump shit. Like, we'll all flip our shit, he ain't shining his shoes or something. It's called emancipation. If it's not press-election, it's God Ascension in Bruce Almighty. Whoops. Different Bruce from the one I just mentioned. Can't explain to me why this ain't condescension to think all shit of grit. Not even he can convey the intention with his quick-spun wit. Rather defray all this tension, sit on his lap while he whittles a split, and some guy eyes what he does and patronizes. I guess negrosity's the mother of invention.
Stop rapping for a second, you horse's ass! I have something important to talk about.
What's up?
Rose is in trouble and she needs help. I was going to connect to her with Suburb, but I lost my copy.
Okay.
Also, she lost battery power. If she can get back up and running, she'll need someone with the game to get her out of there before her house burns down. So I think you should use your copy of the game to help her.
My copy? That's going to be tough.
Why?
I lost it. It's a stupid story and I'd rather not talk about it. Should be embarrassing, yo.
I thought you said you had two.
Well, yeah, one is my brother's copy.
Okay, well, get his then.
Alright, but he's not gonna be happy about that.
Whatever. Also, you might want to read Rose's walkthrough to get up to speed on this.
Oh, man.
What?
Nothing really. Look, all I'm saying is the girl tends to lean on kind of thick, you know?
Rolls eyes.
Your laptop is out of battery power. There's only one thing left to do. Time to make your way to that backup generator.
Rose, knit laptop cozy to shield your laptop from the rain.
That would be such a waste of time. Besides, you already knitted one a while ago. You retrieve it from your knitting bag and apply it to your laptop. You capture log the Laptop Plus Cozy.
Rose, equip Grimoire to Strife Specibus.
That would be incredibly ill-advised. There are some dark forces you just don't want to mess around with. You understand this better than most. You put the book down.
Rose, recapture log your items.
You grab the knitting bag and the grimoire, in that order. It's always a logistical puzzle with your tree modus. The tree auto-balances, leaving the knitting bag accessible in the root card.
Rose, allocate knitting needles to Strife Specibus.
You feel a lot more comfortable with this as a weapon. You're so handy with those needles, you feel like you could probably use them to fillet a swordfish. You lose the root card in the process, severing the tree. Hey, careful with all that stuff.
Rose, knit plush Cuddle Cthulhu to soothe nerves.
That would also be a preposterous waste of time. Besides, you're quite sure you've never heard of this creature called Cthulhu before. There are, however, many other specimens of the zoologically dubious you're familiar with, such as...
Rose, consult the grimoire.
Flu Thulu, foul partition of misery. To hear this mammoth belly gurgle is to know the epoch of joy has come to an abrupt end. And Rub Yigleth, shame beast king of grotesquerie, writhe lord of the moist beyondhood, hearing his melodious chirps and tongue clicks causes one's bones to explode. And of course, there's Oglagoth, the deep one, Whenever he grinds his teeth, all the children of a random galaxy somewhere will frown continuously for a 9,000 year span. He is the first and smallest of the smaller gods, appointed in servitude of a vile, unfathomable pantheon of middling gods, which caters to the whims of the noble circle of horror terrors, an omniscient, omnipotent order of the elite few, forever cloaked in the darkness of the furthest rim. And then there's this strange page, containing some rather mysterious notes on summoning procedures. You've never been quite sure what these diagrams are getting at.
Rose, take items and proceed downstairs.
You recapture log everything the way you want it to appear in the tree, and head downstairs. You figure that's enough dilly-dally. Time to get a move on. You wonder if this rain will ever let up. It's driven since the month began, perhaps long enough to forget its purpose. It no longer even knows to assuage fire. Somewhere, a zealous god threads these strings between the clouds and the earth, preparing for a symphony it fears impossible to play. And so it threads on, and so it threads on and on, delaying the rays of the conductor's baton. How you hate this season. April is the cruelest month, breeding lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots with spring rain. American sports legend, Charles Barkley.
Rose, confront Mother in hall.
Surely your mother is lurking nearby. You should be prepared for an unpleasant confrontation.
Oh, psych!
What?
There's this really cool dude, okay? He's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. A cool dude like this probably has a really cool name, but he probably wouldn't just tell you what it was if you asked. He'd be way too busy for that, busy being totally sweet. But you could always try to guess his name, and if you were right, he might nod, ever so slightly. That's a cool dude's way of letting you know there might just be hope for you yet.
Enter name.
Insufferable!
This guy doesn't have time for this sort of bullshit.
Try again. Examine room.